Hi there, I'm CJ Jenkins from Century 21 Cornerstone here at Lake of the Pines. Our address is 12531 Lakeshore North, and we are going to bring you to what we call the job site. For the next half hour, we're going to give you a preview, a sneak preview of a lakefront that's coming on the market, and it is shown by appointment starting the 10th of August in the PM, and we already have some folks signed up for that day right after the pictures, and we also have some folks already signed up to show the house on August the 11th. We're giving everybody a 1-hour appointment to bring their buyers by and look at this house. Now, as you know, we can't have open houses today, so this is why we're doing this live virtual open house for you today to get that sneak preview. And we are priced at $789,000, and we are going to bring you on board. Now, we got this house 4 days ago, so my handies and dear friends are all helping us get the house cleared out. There are actually, the house was built in 1978, and it has had one owner, the Alexanders, for all of that time. The house has been vacant for about 5 years. So we have a lot to do to get it ready for you, and we also want to make sure that it's a safe spot for you to be wandering around, and we'll tell you a little of those challenges that we're working on right now. So come on down the driveway. This is our second dumpster. We're planning on having probably two more dumpsters when we're finished with our job. So come on down, we're going to walk into the front of the house. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of extra items here, and we'll tell you a little bit about our Saturday garage sale in a few minutes. Let's go to the front door. Hi, Matt. How's it looking?
Looking pretty good.
Good. This is Matt. Thanks, Matt, for being here today. So we have an entryway here with a coat closet. And this is the wow room. This room here and the family room and the master all have a view of the lake. There is a 2-step down from the entryway. We're still cleaning. We've got rid of so many things in the house. And as you can see, the high windows up here were just freshly cleaned. Every one of those windows were cleaned inside and out. What a job. So let's go into the family room. So we have some lovely large windows. This space right here with the different colored decking was once a sunroom. There were glass walls put up, and they had this enclosed for many, many years. And the family, after the parents no longer were with them, decided to take the glass down and just open it up. So we have a slider here without any decking There used to be a deck here. There's some uneven concrete. And we are also working on some wiring that was out in the yard because at one time there was a spa here. So one of our concerns is to make sure that the yard is safe for people, and we are now in the process of getting those wires and disconnecting them so nobody gets shocked. And I think they're called live wires. You can tell I don't know that much about being an electrician.
Bob says, nice job, Bob Sawyer. Nice job, CJ.
Oh, thanks, Bob. I'm glad you're here with us. Okay.
And Zinda says, hi, CJ.
Oh, great. We have a classic wood-burning stove. And it even comes with little holders here for your matches. We used to have some hanging speakers, but we took them down. Lots of storage underneath this bar. And if I were to redesign, I would pop the kitchen out and have a nice breakfast bar area here. So we have an original kitchen, original vinyl, original tile. The refrigerator stays. Electric stovetop. However, we do have propane, so it might be something if someone wants to change to gas, they'll be able to do that. And we know the microwave doesn't work. Now, while I'm talking about doesn't work, this house here is an as-is sale, which means we have done a pest inspection, a home inspection, and we've marked our property corners. And anyone who has seen the house and would like to get a copy of those 3 inspections before they write an offer, we will present them to your agent and you will be able to review them. The family is not going to make any repairs on the home. So for original, is there anything that's been updated? And the answer is yes. According to the county records, we have an 8-year new roof and gutters covers. And that was done with a permit 8 years ago. It's a 30-year comp roof, so that means that you have 22 more years left on your roof. Also, there's a new water heater and a new AC. So those are some big ticket items. All right, let's walk on through the entryway again. And we're going to take a peek of the garage, because we expect everybody who's watching today to show up on Saturday from 9 o'clock till 1 to take something out of this garage for us. Let's take a quick peek. Now, one of the things is that when you have a storage space above your garage, it's a blessing and a curse. And in this case, we called it a curse because look at all the stuff. So here's Ralph. He's helping out today. Say hi, Ralph. Hello. And here's Nancy. Here, she's been working on everything. So here we have an equipment room.
Which is where
we're going to do it quick. Okay, Leanne, we're going to pick up the pace here. Let's go to the master first. So as I mentioned, we have 2 steps down. We have the 2 steps down into the living room, 2 steps down into the family room by the kitchen, and the 2 steps down in the hallway right here. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Good. So we had a partial deck here before, and we just finished it off, so it would be a little bit tidier for folks when they leave the master slider here. So we had the supplies, and so we just tidied it up. One of the other things is we have an area which is the sewer ejector pump, which has been serviced recently. And we have a lid over that sewer ejector pump so no one will trip over the metal lid. So we have high ceilings in the master. And you will notice a couple of areas here where it looks like there have been issues with some moisture possibly in the peaks of the ceilings. And that happened before the new roof was put on. So let's step back to 1978 wallpaper. Come and check it out. I happen to like it, and maybe it's come full circle. Just one wall of wallpaper, which really for a lot of our Lake of the Pines homes isn't very, very bad. So we have one ceramic sink, but there could be room for 2 sinks if someone wanted to do that. There's a step-in shower, which is a good size. And there are 2 closets. One of the things that might work out well is to make the closet a little larger by putting a wall here. But a good size usable space. And some of our homes at Lake of the Pines don't have doors on the bathrooms. This one does. And I think what would work perfectly here is a barn door. You could have the barn door here swinging out into the room for people to close off the bathroom. Whoops, I made a mistake. There's wallpaper here. And the walls are flat, so you can see that they most likely put the wallpaper up when the house was built. Remember, there's only been one owner to this house. And we do have the house plans also, which we have secured away. We found them in a cabinet, and so we'd be very happy to the person who's owning the house to share those plans with you. Once again, a ceramic sink and a bathtub and a window here. In fact, I think I'm going to open that window to get some air in here. Whoops. Kind of nice look out at the trees. So we have emptied all of this stuff out of here for you, so you can imagine yourself in this space. This would most likely be the office. It is the smallest bedroom. Indoor laundry with some useful shelves. And I really like the light in this room. So even though we're an as-is sale, we think that it's really important that the house is presented well to you and that it's clean. The windows are clean. The grounds are going to be taken care of by the gardener on Friday. And we're going to do some work on the water frontage also. So we think that that's really important that we present the house to you in that fashion. Almost there. Had it for 4 days. Oh, something you might not. An ironing board. Who irons today? Guess what? I do. So let's go in the backyard, Leanne. Check it out. Look at the view that they have from here. I don't think they put windows in that big anymore. Now this trim work here has been repaired since the house has been here, because when the pest gentleman came yesterday, he said that he was surprised that there wasn't any dry rot on the trim work itself. They had someone take care of that at one time. A little step down here and it's uneven, so be careful. We still have pieces of concrete. I'm going to get some fluorescent paint and mark them. Oh, we've got some already marked right here. Great. See, this is what I'm talking about here. There's poured concrete in many locations. We can't see it now because we haven't got the yard cleaned up, and so there's leaves over them, but they're very irregular. And there's our sewer ejector pump. There is a path that was once used. Now we are 1678 square feet? Yes, for the 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And our lot is 0.28 of an acre. Our lake frontage is 50 feet. Now that might be quite a surprise to you, but after getting the corners marked yesterday, it supported the information that was in the county records. So let's go see our lake frontage. These bushes are going to be trimmed down. Lots of the broken branches are going to be taken out. We want to maximize the view. Oh, I love these old chairs. They're so cute. Aren't these nice? And look, they match our dock. So the first time I saw this house, which was, oh my gosh, 8 days ago, I came and viewed the property, and I did not think that that dock was part of the property. And this property does come with a dock. So let me walk you out there. And there's a marker there to show you the property line on the side. A little orange tag right there, kind of blowing in the wind. How perfect it is that it's blowing for us. Perfect. And it comes straight down here. And we're going to go over to this side here, Leanne. Just by where this sprinkler spigot is, that's actually the property corner. Is this valuable to know or what? So from this corner, this C, kind of a backward C, goes all the way over to, I'll explain the other corner in just a moment. So we haven't had a chance to clean up this water. Just imagine this has been 5 years where there's some algae and other things in the water. I'm hoping to get somebody to do that tomorrow. I live on the lake and I rake up the plant life around my dock, so it's just a common thing that we do. This green boat right here, pretty boat, belongs to the neighbor in the gray house. We'll show you the neighbor in the gray house, the Harrises. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, guys. Hey, go home. Go home. It's okay. Hey, go, 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 go. Go get a cookie. Go on. Thank you. So I met the dogs yesterday when we were doing the corner marking. They live 2 houses away. So this is kind of bumpy here, but we are going to look at our dock. You can stay there if you'd like, but anyway, the dock is, we did stain it and we put a new plank in. There's a metal rod underneath the plywood. We just wanted to make it safe for people to come out here. The dock is on its last leg, and it's something that someone, maybe a year from now after they move in, will probably put a new dock on here. But I think it will hold quite a few people, and we'll be using it to clean up around the water frontage. Isn't this a pretty cove? I love this cove when I swim by or come by in a boat. You can see the main lake, but you're on this lovely cove. Very natural. Now, two of the houses next door have actually been completely torn down and rebuilt. And we can show you that yellow house right there, the single-story house. That one is completely rebuilt. They bought the house and tore it down and built a new structure. So that's the question I'm asked about this lakefront. Is it a fixer or is it a tear down? And I really can't answer that. It depends what the buyer would like to do with it. You could move in here right away. I'd switch out the carpeting, but you could move in here right away and work at each room at a time. Or you could consider doing the bigger project and doing a complete rebuild. We've got some movable bricks here. I love these boulders. They're cool. So where does the property end? Where that orange tag is, it's actually about 5 to 6 feet into the water. So this water wall here, that's the neighbors, is really their water wall. We just couldn't put it in the water there because of the depth. So you know that you're in a ways, probably right about from where I'm standing straight, and that piece of the water belongs to this neighbor. At one time, there was electrical out here. I don't know if any of this is safe to use right now, but imagine having this area lit at night when you're out here having a drink, looking over, and the view from here is clear across the lake. What a charming setting. Yeah, that breeze is lovely. You do get a breeze right off the lake here. Watch your footing there too. Hi Bill, how's it going?
It's going well, CJ.
I like your cover right here. It's really nice.
Yeah, Matt made a nice cover for
Yeah.
the sewer pump.
And thank you for doing that.
The
Boy, did
ejector, and we
those
painted
chairs
that.
look great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't get them.
So yeah, it's all
Yeah, good.
coming
Good.
along nicely.
This is Bill. Bill's done a lot of work on this home, and we've been here for just 4 days.
4 days, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing what has been done.
Yeah, my son and I. We
Yeah, yeah,
and out, and my wife on the camera there.
yeah. There's Leanne on the camera. We're
Leanne, yeah.
calling this a family affair.
It is a family affair. It's really-
Okay, so there was one sprinklers here, but we don't think any of them work. So that will be for the next owner. We have some of that gold glass that was in the 70s. Remember that? This will be nice to switch out maybe with a piece of stained glass. And we're going to walk the side of the property now. The neighbor has put a lot of gravel in here, which is nice. And I think we'll go to the shed so I can show my idea of doing a circular driveway. We're not going to be able to do any yard work out front We're just going to spend our time and money in the backyard with yard work, but we will be replacing or putting in the ECC required propane screen. That's $605, and the sellers will be paying for that, so don't worry about that not getting done. A little view of all the goodies that you can take home with you on Saturday. We have a few things for sale and a lot of things that are free. So consider coming on this Saturday from 9 to 1 o'clock. I bet you we have everything you're looking for. Oh, here's a path. We have some road noise happening across the street. But here's a path, if Leanne will show you, that actually I'm sure the owner at one time used to bring his golf cart into this shed. Now this shed is filled with items that we may get to, we may not get to before the garage sale, garden items and things like that. But this is my idea. The driveway needs to be repaved. It's the original driveway. And why can't you have a circular driveway here? This would be sensational. You could bring your driveway in here, and it would have a little bit of a slope, possibly, because there may be some boulders here. And then you could have a circular driveway right here. Plenty of parking, because we're on the street, Lakeshore North, that parking on the side of the street overnight is not something that we do at Lake of the Pines. So I think a circular driveway here would really be a cool idea. Yeah, does anyone have any questions for us? 15 questions, yikes.
No, 15 people.
Oh, 15 people, okay. And then this is something that I would do with the house myself. I would, besides having a retaining wall here, I would start the house right here. I would put a very pretty set of windows and doors, maybe double doors that are glass, has some skylights in here, and this would be my entranceway to the house. So from the front, because the house is a very plain house from the front, this would give it some nice presence. And then as you walked in here, you could move wherever this line can be here. No, I guess you still have to keep it. You could take this out so you would have a bigger space. And then when you walk in here, in the entryway, it would be a great spot for a huge skylight. So that's just one of the ideas. We've also had the house power washed besides washing the windows. We are, have the house as clean as we can for the next owner. We know that people are going to come in and switch out the cabinets and switch out the flooring and maybe the windows, those kinds of things. But we just wanted the house to look clean and very presentable. The family that lived here before have so many fond memories of coming to visit their parents here that have lived at Lake of the Pines. And another thing, they were the original owners from 1978. They only lived here half year because the other half of the year they were in the desert. They're avid golfers, love the community, and love their neighbors. And the neighbors here are just really wonderful people. It's a great community for people to be connected and protected and feel like there's so many choices of what you can do here in the community of Lake of the Pines. So let's put the ad in one more time. Saturday morning, we have a garage sale starting at 9 o'clock. It goes to 1. And bring your mask and bring a bag. And if you fill a whole bag up, it's $5. And then we have lots of things that are free. Have a couple of pieces of really nice furniture for sale also, and we'll hopefully get that out into the garage because the house will be closed during the garage sale because we'll have people in here cleaning. So, any questions for us? See how we're doing on our time? Got 1 more minute left. Okay, thank you so much for visiting 12531 Lakeshore North. If you have any questions, call CJ at 530-906-4715 and make sure that you can make an appointment to see this home. We are going to look at offers Sunday evening, a week from now. Sunday evening is the 16th of August at 5 o'clock. So if you do have an interest in this lakefront fixer, please let me know or tell your agent to let me know. Get an appointment, get an offer in if it suits your fancy, and we'll be looking at offers on the 16th of August, and we are very excited that you have taken the time to be with us today. All right, thank you so much.